Hello, hello, hello. Great. So, how are you, bro? Let me do a quick announcement on Discord and the Twitter. That's great to hear. Hey, what's up, Anvesh? So, just gonna do the announcements real quick and then we can actually begin. Okay. Alright, so I just made the announcements and amazing. I'm actually being watched by 9 people right now. Anvesh, can we go over some losses? Yes, sure. I'll surely do that. I'll open up my losses for sure. That's actually pretty great. A lot of people actually just ask about the winners to explain the winners, but you actually asked about the loser. So I'm just gonna open up my losers for you. Let me close this real quick. Hi everyone. Hi Vicky. Hi Knifer. Hi Kishan. Hi Infelity. Yes, man, we really can learn a lot from our losers. People just keep asking about winners, but the best teachers are your losers. Okay, when you win a trade, you don't actually learn something from it. You are just too excited. You are too happy with the trade. You just don't really even study it much. But when you lose, a lot of people study. Most of people don't actually. But when you study your losers, they actually tells you a lot and what you can do better to prevent those losses. Oh wait, I'm getting a call. Just give me a second. I'll just cancel it. Oh, it's AK. Man, great. Trust me, you are actually such a fast learner, to be honest. You are doing pretty great. Um, I see how you take everything, I mean, how you learn and how you apply those concepts. I really love them, and your approach to learning, it's very amazing. You are not rushing it at all, and really makes me happy. Hey bro, reporting for duty. Hi, what's up? Sniper 2W1L. For me, it was like how much it was 5 hour week for me. Okay, so the loser that I took, one of them was on this year, what is it, AUD USD. I kind of really messed it up, okay, and I shouldn't have even took this trade. I really messed it up due to a few reasons. Okay, one tip that I'll give you right now: never ever trade when you are sleep deprived. Okay, never ever trade when you are deprived. Whenever I have tried, so I've always ended up losing or having like I always lose my control over myself when I am actually sleep deprived. And that day I was also sleep deprived. I just had like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours sleep, and that too in the day. I didn't sleep the whole night. So let me actually wait. Let me see it and then mark it right here. Also, I'll have the chat open. Okay, here. This is where I entered. Okay, so I thought AUD NZD was going up. I was seeing strength in AUD and I actually wanted to long it. I believe price is gonna take this out and then go down. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So what I did was that I looked into the 1 hour chart and everything was really perfect. Nothing was wrong. Price was like going higher, disrespecting this PDRA. This one. The M15 order flow was also very like bullish. You can clearly see that at prices going higher and higher. Then I went into the 5 minute chart and I was looking for my entry model and it did appeared. But uh, the problem was that even before entering into this trade, I was still not too sure that this trade is going to my target, but I entered anyway. And the reason was, as I told you, I was sleep deprived, and when your brain isn't rested well, you always actually mess up. Okay, so resting your brain is really important. I've faced this so many times when I'm sleep deprived. Um, I end up getting a loser. Okay, I end up getting a loser or series of losers. Sometimes most of the time, I break my rules. And I did so too. Like, look at this. Look at the time of the entry. It's out of the kill zone, but I entered anyway. So this was my mistake. Okay, usually, I would actually not enter here. I would wait for price to actually read on a short-term low on the M15 chart as well if I'm scalping. Okay, but I didn't there because I was just rushing. I just wanted to go in a position. Like I did really bad entering here. So this was my stop loss and this was my 2 hour TP. Apart from that, I was just one trade away from passing my challenge account, and that also made me rush into this. Okay, so one, I was sleep deprived, and another, I was just one trade away from passing. So I'm just being transparent with you all. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. So I did these mistakes, and it's actually like pretty normal for everyone to make mistakes at sometimes because we are all human, and you know that we are human and we do make these mistakes. Like no matter if you follow your rules for 20 times in a row, there are going to be times like no matter how strict you are with your rules, there are going to be times with due to your personal errors that you are going to break your rule or something like that. So it's okay. Risk management got me there. I mean, I have my risk management, so except for it, that I needed one trade to pass the account. Now it's just two trades, and I can easily get it. I just after that, like my brain was so at an unrest that I wanted to go into another position, but then I just controlled myself and said that no, that's it. I'm just messing myself right now. So tip: don't ever go to a trade if you are sleep deprived. Do not ever, do not even open the market to see what's going on. Okay, you are gonna mess yourself up. Another, uh, please like use your risk management rules because if I didn't, I would have messed it up real bad. So my risk management actually saved me here. Okay, all right. So this was a review of my loser. Okay, I hope that this was helpful. I'm sure it is helpful because there are a few tips that I dropped here. Okay, now let's go over the chat real quick once again. Hello from Germany. What's up, man? Massive love. Up 6% on phase one on my channel. Really appreciate your teaching. Oh my God. Okay, you really got like 6%. That's actually crazy in 3 months. After like 3 months of learning and you already got 6%. That is actually crazy. Yeah, okay, so this tweet is written in Hindi or Urdu and I will translate. So this guy is asking that, do you need the ICT 2022 series to understand the MM exam Twitter model? First of all, you do need ICT concepts. Apart from that, you don't have to learn every single concept, okay? Please, like, there are gonna be models every single day popping up on your feed on the social media, new concepts coming on. But you just don't have to learn every single one of them. If you do, it is just gonna create analysis paralysis. I mean, you're gonna open the chart and you're gonna be like, wait, like you will get so confused that you won't even know where the market is heading. Like you will have so many concepts in your mind that you're gonna actually mess it up. Okay, you won't be able to make a conclusion out of the concepts. So keep it simple. Don't learn. I do know what the MMX Twitter model is, but I do not use it. And I do believe that it is just simple ERL to IRL, but just a little different with the time frame, etc. So nothing pretty much special in it. And another same question about the MMXM Twitter model. Bro, I do not actually use it, so I can't really tell you anything about it. I have my own setup, rules, etc., and that's what I actually follow. Entries outside kill zone, don't rates wait for M15. Yes, exactly. So M15 red if you are working on M5, M1, and if you are working on, for example, M5, uh, and your middle time frame is H1, then you need to wait for like a red on a short-term low on the or a short-term high on the M5 chart, the H1 chart. After waiting for M15 red, would we then wait for same M1 red after MSS to enter on M1 ITL? Wait, after waiting for M15 red. Yes, like once an M15, consider this is your M15 chart, okay? Just treat it like an M15 chart. This is a red on the short-term low. We can see it here. Just go into the 1 minute chart. After that is taken out, for example, this is your M15 red on a low, and then you can either enter directly on a market structure shift, but I don't really like that way. Um, and the next thing is, and what I really recommend is actually this right here. So I read on a short-term low, and so this can be our anticipated, uh, what is it, intermediate term low, and let's see if price goes higher after this. And yes, it does. So it must have offered at least 2 hour, like it did offer at least 2 hours. So this is how I actually recommend entering in a trade. How much you risk on fund 1%. SMT or stop rate, which one you look for the most? I mean, both are like it depends. So sometimes price is gonna take out a short-term low, but on the correlated pair it won't. Okay. For example, EU takes out a short-term low, and I'm looking for higher prices, and GU doesn't take out that short-term low. So we see an SMT there. I will actually enter on GU there because GU is relatively stronger pair, and that is most likely gonna go higher. Yes, that's actually the smartest way to enter. I have a trade. Okay, I have a trade that I took using the same concepts. Let me actually show you a trade on my account. So this is where the trade originated. Okay, so price takes out the ERL as you can see, and then we can actually aim for IRL. So this was like the narrative. up where, or you can say bias up where price is going. So I see this. This is also a kind of pattern, as you can see, the that triangle kind of pattern, and then broke lower, and a lot of people would have gone short on this. So it's actually just a confluence. I don't usually do such things, but just an added confluence, nothing wrong with it. So this is the IRL that I was gonna target. So there is an sure, what is that? A market structure shift. Now, I waited for a red on a short-term low. Wait, where did I enter? Let me actually open the trade. Sorry. Uh, oh, I forgot. Twitter is actually banned in my country, so I have to connect a VPN. Just give me a moment. Okay, I see. So this is where I entered, just here, because price took out this low and then it was going higher. You can see that. So entry here, stop loss at the low, and then took out here. This was actually really, really clean, to be honest. So yeah, this is how I usually enter, and this is literally, I'll say this is the best way to enter. The best way. I would love to see your top on some pairs. My wait, bro, let's have a look at AU. Sure, I'll do look into AUD pairs and other exotics. I'm actually making a watch list live right here to look for trades for the next week. I would love to see your top-down analysis on some pairs. My entries have been getting better, but still having issues with IRL, RL, ERL actually. I think once we have our direction correct, then 99% ready. Yes, exactly, that's how it is. And yeah, I'll go through it. Top-down analysis on some pairs. Okay, so first of all, let's go into EU. Okay. Let's take a look at you. Okay, this thing, this right here is absolutely crazy. Like when price was right here, okay, price was somewhere around here. I put these lines here and uploaded it on Twitter as well. I put these lines here. I made this box right here, and look at how crazy it is. Like, damn, that's actually one of the best things I've ever done till now. Is that fancy Monday range people talking? Man, people are really obsessed with giving new names to some simple things. So it is just basically like, I mean, this was totally based off my experience. If we look right here and if we look into past price action, every time market goes do expansion like this, like very insane expansion, and when it takes out a major low like this, price tends to go into consolidation. And that is basically what I made this box based on. And we did see an consolidation here. So that is literally it. So when price actually expands so much in one direction, it tends to go into a consolidation after continuing going lower or higher, whatever. But this is what I made that box on. And the Monday range, I think I did talked about it in the streams as well as the course, AK. It was there, but and this was such a common knowledge to be honest. I mean, I didn't thought people are gonna make concepts and new names out of it. Like the Monday range, it is such a basic ICT concept. Like I thought everyone knew about it. Are the daily pro really that important? We can be consistent. I don't use daily profiles. I don't actually. For me, structure and order flow, that's literally it. Price, right? Price cannot reverse us, so the box is empty. Yes, exactly. Yes, that is literally it. That is literally what it is. Okay, so let's take a look at what EU might do in the next week. So right now, we have been seeing that GU has been the weaker pair. As you can see, we saw an SMT right here as well. So that actually shows that GU is relatively weaker than EU, and we can clearly see that. So right now, in my opinion, there are two scenarios cooking up in my mind. First is price just go lower directly from here and then something like this. The next one is that price takes out the previous week's high. Wait, I'll make this on a new this one. Okay, price takes out this high, which is the previous week's high, and then continue to go lower from there. And in this scenario, if we do get to see this scenario, um, we will most likely see an SMT with GU. So SMT GU might just come into this order block and continue to go lower from there. Okay. Um, this is what I believe is gonna happen on EU. But till I'm gonna wait for like Monday and Tuesday to show what market really wants to do, and then I will enter. So if we actually uh, break down, I'll then look for a short right here somewhere in from an FVG or something like that. But if we don't and we continue to go higher, then I'll go into the 1 hour chart and see if we see bearish order flow after taking out this high. So if we see bearish order flow, I'm gonna go into a short position. Um, okay, thanks. Stadium, we are literally so confused, making my price go to a certain level. Yes, man, like just keep your stuff simple. Like the more simple it is, the more easy it is going to be for you to understand and the more easy for you to take entries in the market. Your entry time frame. So I used to be a scalper, but right now these days I'm not finding time to actually I can't be present at the kill zones at these days because of my busy schedule due to the university, etc. So I have switched to an H1 trader. So when I see a setup on H1, I'll just enter there. And yeah, one up a great trade that I took on NZD this week. It was on H1. So I enter right here after price breaks this high because we see an intermediate term high. My stop loss was right here, and I think um, I loaded out my position right here. So I think it suits my schedule, the H1 chart. I just put alerts on the charts, and whenever prices reaches a certain level, I do get a notification and I enter on that, and then I can just close the charts and rest. Either a stop loss or break even. Sorry, a stop loss or target. EU daily, I was showing you two CBs in premium chat. Think we could ever head up to premium daily CB. On EU, like, you mean if price go into this fair value gap? Possibly it can. Like, But as I said, like order flow is your friend. So if price just continues to go higher on the H1 chart from here, you just want to be looking for longs until that fair value gap. But if price just goes here and then starts to show a bearish order flow, just sell it. So that is literally how like I approach the market. I mean, we for sure cannot know whichever fair value gap the market might reverse from or continue from. So all I do is that use the low time frame order flow to know if price is gonna reverse from there or go higher from there, whatever. Yes, bro, like switching strategies, they are gonna hurt you in the long term. Uh, like I've been using one strategy, literally one strategy from last year's, uh, I think it was May or April. I think I started using this one strategy. So it's almost been, okay, in the late April. Yeah, in these days actually, I started using this one strategy and it is working pretty great for me. And um, like when I see new strategy popping up on my feed, I just ignore them. Like, why should I be concerned about a strategy if my own strategy is actually working? So, yeah, just get away from these fancy strategies and concepts and just take one strategy which works, like at least gives 40% up win rate with 1 to 2 hour. That's literally more than enough for profitability. I think you don't need trying to. I never saw it. I'm so far watching videos simply here. Thank you, man. Yes, to be really fair, I have made these concepts really simplified in my course. Actually, really simplified them all. So you can ask AK. There are a few core things about my trading: ERL, IRL, order flow, and structure. These three things actually is all you need to have a profitable system or model. And he's using it, and he just told me that he's up 6% on 6% on his phase one, and he just started like giving time to it like 3 months ago. You're welcome, Sino. No worry. All right, so let's back into the outlook. Is SMT necessary? Not really, not necessary. As I said, for me, structure, order flow, and ERL, IRL, that's literally everything for me. I don't even I don't even use most of the ICT PDRS except for a fair value gap. Okay, now let's go into the AUD pair. Wait, let me actually check the Forex Factory. Oh, so AUD CPI. Let me change it to just the red folders. Tuesday is such a day to trade on. Gonna be amazing. I'm gonna prepare myself some fireworks. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, a JPY and a USD news. And Friday, too. So I think Tuesday is gonna be the best day to trade on because of the volatility. Alright, so let's check the AUD pairs and let's see what's up with it. AUD, where are them? Okay. We have Euro AUD first of all. When do you move SL to break even? It's really dynamic to be honest, but when price is really near to my TP, that's when I move it to break even. Apart from that, I move it to break even uh, when price like you know makes a PD array like a series of PD arrays and I don't want to see them get breached, so I'll just put them above or below that PD array. So actually I would expect the market to respect a certain PD array, a certain the PD arrays. For example, if I'm bullish and I'm in a long position, I would want the market to respect the bullish PD arrays that are formed along the move. So sometimes I'll just put it below those bullish PD arrays. All right. Okay. So Euro AUD. So we are at a monthly order block and price takes out the previous month's low. Takes out the previous month's low going into the daily. Um, the daily order flow is bullish in my opinion. Yes, it is because we are seeing this AMD kind of fractal. You can see that. But seems like price took out this external range liquidity and now we can aim for the market to go into the internal range and from there we can expect something, maybe something like this. Let's see what's up on the weekly chart. um, Same thing, bullish order flow on the weekly chart and then a red on a short-term low on weekly chart. Okay, let me give you sauce. When price takes out a short-term low or a short-term high, we can expect expansion. Look at this right here. So price takes out a short-term low and look at the expansion afterwards. Okay, this is actually helpful. To be honest, it helps me a lot in preventing myself to get involved in consolidations. Okay, the H1 chart, we can use that same logic that we used earlier. I mean, price is gonna go into IRL first. I think the IRL will be somewhere around here. And also we have this pattern. So price broke out a bit, and now most of the people would have went long on this. So most likely price is gonna come back down and then go up from there to the ERL. Okay, this was about AUD, Euro AUD. Oh, now this is interesting, but it's kind of the same thing. A bullish order flow, AMD Practal, price is at an order block. So I think, yeah, price is bullish on this one as well. Mm, AUD JPY. AUD JPY, it's bullish as well. You can see a red on short-term low. And as I just said, when price trades a short-term low, we can expect expansion afterwards. And I think that we are seeing it. Yes, these kind of wicks, uh, they are most likely just purges up liquidity and price is gonna go up from here in my opinion. Of course, uh, for me to enter in this market, I'll need my entry model to appear. So once that happens, for example, if something like this happens, this is my entry right here with the stop loss here targeting that highs. This is my outlook on AUD JPY. AUD USD and AUD NZD. They are bearish. Okay, they kind of tell the same story as EU. Uh, so we can see that here in this case, NZD is a weaker pair than AUD. But since we got news on AUD, it is more it's most likely gonna be more volatile than NCT, and it's much better to trade that. So maybe we can see like a manipulation on the news, take out this high, and then a move lower to the original consolidation. If price manages to take out this high on Monday before the news on Tuesday and continue to break lower, then we can actually just see ex clear expansion, a one-sided expansion on the news on Tuesday on AUD. Yes, it is. That is exactly what I'm saying. We are seeing this original consolidation. This is an market maker sell model fractal right here. Price is taking out highs and rejecting lower. This suggests bearish order flow, as we can see that, and then it breaks lower, and now we can take out this short-term high and then continue to move lower. How much do you aim to make? I don't have any M's. I don't keep any M's. These markets are uncertain, and if you expect something from it, uh, you are gonna end up making bad decisions. Okay. For example, if I keep an expectation from the market that I have to make at least 2 to 3% per per trade, okay, sorry, per week. So let's say these markets are completely uncertain. If I make 2%, if I'm like, let's say up 2% on Friday, okay, and it's almost the end of the week, I'm still 1% behind my weekly goal. I might actually rush into a low probable position and make it 1%. I mean, I'll take a hit and make my profits 1%. So I'll just rather not keep any expectations from the market. That is literally the way. Right now, bearish PTRs are being respected and bullish are disrespected. So instead of bottom guessing, should continue with trend. Yes, so that is literally how we look into it. Bullish order flow, order blocks, etc., and PTRs are disrespected, and the bearish ones are respected. So we just have to. So right now, if I go into the 1 hour chart, it kind of looks in a bearish or bullish order flow, but this is just a retracement. Okay, this is just a retracement. We just have to wait for it to get bearish again. So for example, if we take out this high and then break lower like this, then form an intermediate term high, then we can just safely aim for these lows, that consolidation right here. But we do have to understand that there are retracements. In a bearish order flow, we are going to see upward movements, and that's actually called retracement. In a bullish movement, we are going to see downward movements, which are retracements. We just have to wait for them to end, and once they are over, okay, and we see signs from the structure, we just enter there. Okay, and we also have to keep in mind the open, high, low, close, etc. So it's so weekly candle, next week candle, it most likely, this is what happens most of the time, not every time, but most of the time we see a manipulation higher if price is going to go lower, and then we continue lower. So keeping that in mind as well, I think price might take out this high and then continue going lower from there. Yes, you are actually right. What else do we have? What AUD CAD? Okay, this is left. Oh, so I actually caught this really amazing trade on AUD. This was really, really clean, to be honest. Uh, I saw this bearish order flow, right? Just a simple range, okay? Let me go into the daily. A very simple range, as you can see, right? And then we see this manipulation. Now, then after that, price if I go into the 1 hour chart, we can clearly see bearish order flow, which indicates that price is going to take out this original consolidation, and it did. So when I looked into this, I think price was somewhere around here. So to get like a decent RR, I entered on the middle of this fair value gap and put my stop loss at this order block, because we shouldn't be actually breaching this order block if we are bearish, right? We don't want like bearish periods to get disrespected, right? And yeah, so after like 3 days of consolidating in around my entry, price expanded towards my target for a nice 2.9 hour. Right now, uh, it's kind of in a range, so I'll rather stay biasless on this one. I'll just leave it here because I don't know where it's going. Um, it's like in a range. Like look at all this. It's a range and nothing really obvious. Yeah. So I'll just uh, not have a bias on this one. AUDCHF. Now let's look at this one. Okay, starting with the monthly chart. The monthly chart is bearish on this one. Price takes out the previous month's high. Going into the daily chart, we are we are in this, we have all this generated liquidity right here, and we might actually see a very clean market maker sell model, but I'm kind of not sure of this wick right here. So uh, I'll, I'll I'll actually only trade it if price goes here and then on the H1 chart we see a bearish structure. That is only when I'm gonna trade this. Otherwise, no, I'm not trading this because the high time frame looks bearish and the low time frame doesn't. I mean, it's kind of 50-50. So I'll definitely wait for price to show bearish structure. If it does, then I'm gonna like, you know, short it. When price creates, we do we do not fill wicks. Um, I don't have a great answer to this one because I haven't really tested these things out. Like I haven't really looked into these things a lot, so I don't really know. I'll just wait for price action to develop. Okay. Any other AUD pair? No, nothing on my watch list. Oh, but wait, let me actually go into Nasdaq. I saw some really clean price action on Nasdaq. I think that we are in a very clear bearish order flow, and uh, GBP JPY. Yes, bro. I'm going into GBP JPY after this one. This is a very clear bearish order flow. But one thing that I'm uncertain of right now is that price is already in IRL, and I'll be waiting for price to show a sign. If price shows bullish structure on the daily chart on this one, I'm gonna aim for the all-time highs. If it just continues like that on the daily chart, uh, I'll just look for short entries right here and then aim for this low to be taken. But let's see how it goes. So I was actually reviewing this price action, and this is literally so freaking clean. Look at this price action. I mean, that is the most perfect price action ever. I mean, if I go into the 5 minute chart right here, I saw this fractal and I was like, wow, how did I miss this one? Look at this. So this is that uh, fair value gap, the market maker sell model. and look at it. A market structure shift initially right here, a red on a high, and then another intermediate term high formation, then another intermediate term high formation, and look at it. I saw this, I saw someone posting it on Twitter, and I was like, damn, how did I miss this one? Well, whatever. So now, since took out a very significant low, since price took out a very significant low, um, we can expect a consolidation because just the same as EU, because EU also made this kind of expansion and that then it went into consolidation. So I think we are gonna see consolidation here as well. Also, we have the same story as EU, GU, and NU, sorry, NQ and ES. US 500 or ES is actually relatively stronger than NQ, just like EU and GU. So maybe I can let me make those boxes again. I don't know if it is gonna work this time or no, but we might actually see that kind of price action here. Yeah. When we take out ERL, now we wanna M to IRL. Yes, but we need to first confirm it. Because sometimes the market is gonna take out ERL, but it is just gonna continue going lower without tapping the IRL. Okay, and then later on, after forming another FVG or something, price is gonna go into that IRL. So we need to confirm it with structure. So for example, if price takes out monthly ERL and then there is an IRL on the monthly chart, what we do is that go into the daily chart and then see if the structure is supporting that idea of going to the IRL. So if the IRL is uh, towards the downside, we want to see bearish structure on the daily chart. For example, let's see if we have it right here. Let me check it. So we take out this, what is it? The all-time high or the ERL right here. But see, for continuous 3 months, we kept on going higher. Then we go into the IRL. So now if I go into the daily chart after price takes out the ERL, we can't really find bearish structure. We just see price taking out lows, continuing higher, respecting bullish PD areas as usual, you can see. So if we are in such situation, we are not gonna aim for the IRL, but then we see a market structure shift right here. And then if that wasn't the confirmation, we got into like this, whatever this is called. I think this is a rejection block kind of thing. Then if that is also not satisfactory, we saw another respect of a bearish period right here. So this is how we actually confirm a price is going to IRL after ERL or ERL after IRL is taken out. For ERL to IRL, I mean, we see it there. I mean, uh, for example, wait, let's see if we have it there. But usually we will have it at the beginning of like the IRL. So yeah, like it's not that clear of consolidation, but yeah, we can actually call this an original consolidation. Uh, the low time frame is even more clear on this one. So this is where we actually see mm, the original consolidations. Yes, man, it's really about bias, to be honest. Market is all about bias, and then waiting for your system to appear, your model to appear. Once that happens, then it becomes really easy. Like, uh, just have a bias, select your entry model and then execute on that. The problem is most of the people, they cannot accept losses. Okay, yeah, I'm going into GJ. Most of the people, they cannot accept losses. That's one of their problem. Another thing is that they can't wait for their model to appear, and they uh, just have this urge to trade, just like I had that day with the AUD USD. Even though I was sleep deprived, shit, but I usually won't do that. But still, I mean, most of the people, it's just their usual thing. They just do it every single day and continue to blow up their accounts. Okay, let's go into GJ, or I'm just gonna forget it again. Oh, the 4 hour chart seems untradable. Well, okay. This is kind of confusing. Okay. Because GJ, it's not pretty clear, whereas EJ is clear. So even if I were to trade, I would trade EJ because we are actually bullish. We are bullish, right? And if we look into this candle and this candle, we can clearly see which one is more bullish. So trading this is gonna be disaster. So even though most likely, most of the time, this happens, okay? This happens most of the time. If I enter on GJ, it'll just consolidate while EJ will continue to go up. So I'll rather play with EJ rather than GJ. Okay, what are these names? So we can see some clear like bullish price action on this one. GJ weekly IRL to ERL. Let me see that. I don't really see any clear ERL to IRL on this one. I mean, price is in the IRL right now, uh, like this, and uh, yes, it can continue higher, but the thing is, as I said, that EJ is actually more clear than it. We have that same IRL to ERL fractal on this one. So I would rather like trade EJ rather than GJ. Just give me a minute break. I'll drink water. Wait, also, I wanted to see what's up on. I also wanted to analyze crypto. Uh, Crypto right here is we are actually like, seeing an SMT with uh, Ethereum on the monthly chart. So Ethereum tapped this IRL, but BTC didn't. Okay, so kind of bullish it is. Price, I'm waiting for like price to a price actually. Okay, this is a short-term low, and yeah, if we see something like this. This is bullish and the price will continue to go higher. If not, and we come back down right here, then I'm really sure price is gonna go to this low right here. Hey bro, how much time did it get? Yes, okay. So profitability, how much time did it took me? I've talked about it before as well. It took me like 6 to 7 months to get consistent with the concepts. Okay. Once again, I'll share the reason how I got it so fastly. The reason was that I was spending way too much time on the charts, learning things, okay, practicing things actually. I showed up every single day for months, okay, for all those months. There wasn't a day that I didn't show up. In my college, I will literally just open TradingView and see how price is reacting during my classes. Okay, so I really you know, went all in on it. Really gave it a lot of time, 6 to 7 hours of screen time every single day for trading. Okay, and no, I wasn't actually spending that time on trading. I was spending it on learning and anticipating things in the market and analyzing the markets. So I think that helped me a lot. Let's look into. All right. Also, let me know what your questions are, because we are pretty much done with all the analyzing stuff. And if you know any a clean pair or something, just let me know that. I'll be happy to add it on my watch list. Gold is literally trading like cryptos. Analyze gold. Okay, this one right here, since it's like just expanding to the upside with no real downside indication, no real support from structure to the downside or anything, or for end retracement, I'll stay bullish till it's like going higher like that. But let's say if price goes down like this, okay, then I might look for sells right here and then uh, all the way till here. Like this will be my target because we can see this generated liquidity right here. But I'm not either participating in long positions. I would wait. I would definitely wait for a bearish structure because, in my opinion, this is just being too much expansions, and we usually get to see a retracement after such an expansion. So, yep, this is what I believe. Let me know if you have any questions regarding anything because I've analyzed almost every single thing. Also, just want to let you know that you can join my Discord. Link is in the description. It's like a community. There is a free membership. There's a paid membership. You can join the free membership, and I'm active around there. You can ask me questions, etc. So yeah, do check out the link. By the way, do you study? Yes, I do study. I'm a student. You are welcome, Anvesh. So, if we don't have any questions, I think we'll end it here. So, I'm waiting for a couple of minutes. If you guys have any questions, we can we can actually answer that. If not, I'll just end my stream. And I have an exam tomorrow. I'll work for it. Thank you, John. Thank you, Anvesh. Thank you. Thank you, Falcon. Thank you. So I guess we don't really have um, we don't really have any questions. I'll just end the stream. You came from Twitter. Great. Thank you. Thank you, John. Take care. And goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining this stream. Who is your mentor? My mentor is ICT and the MMXM trader. You're welcome, Tom. All right. So goodbye, everyone. Take care and have a great trading week. Bye.